What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If you like movie reviews, I give my takes on movies that I see from now on going forward, as well as independent short films. When I can finish them, I post them up. I write them, produce them, direct them, even star in them. Not all of them, but most of them. But please hit that subscribe button and the notification button. The like button if you like my videos. Let's talk in the comments. Keep it professional. I will get back to you. Let's have a conversation. Your support means a lot. And let's get straight to it. Tron Ares. I'm going to say it. I liked Tron Ares a lot. The more I think about it, I like it even more. Is it better than Tron Legacy? No. Is it a step down from Tron Legacy? In ways. I miss Sam and Cora, but this movie has been in production for years. Jaredleto has been attached for years, and I wasn't surprised when they did come out with the trailer that's who we were getting, and we weren't getting the story of Sam and Cora because that was something that was already mentioned years ago, which was a bummer. But I feel like this sequel, or dare I say, even a spin-off, a bridge to the next film, which would be the actual or the follow-up to Legacy, the true follow-up. I just felt like they had so much that they wanted to tell, and instead of cramming it all in one film, Ares is the first part of the story that they want to tell, which will continue to, hopefully, if we get Tron, the next film, Tron 4, it will continue that story of Sam and Cora, who had escaped into the real world from the digital world, Cora and Legacy, which we get to see with Ares and Athena and all the other digitized characters that were able to get out into the real world. And I believe it was through like 3D printing. They didn't really explain that, which I guess they don't really have to because it's Tron and we kind of get an idea. But I like that aspect of the story. And you know who Ares is he's an AI, and he primarily wants to live. He wants to be human, I guess. I think he believes in the ending. My cousin mentioned in the fight. I don't remember that, to be honest. I might have missed that, or I didn't think about it. But for some reason, when he meets Flynn, the creator, the main, I forget his first name, Jeff Bridges, he meets a hologram of him, and he's able to see him, or Flynn is around because of, which Flynn says it's through him. So what I'm thinking is that when Flynn and Legacy combined with I said with Clue, who is the digital version of him, and look like him and all, and they combined, I felt like, in his essence spread through the digital realm, I felt like that everybody has a piece of Flynn from now on, and I think that's what he meant. Excuse me. I think that's what he meant with to Ares, that I exist because of you. And I wanted to know more of where they're gonna go with Ares, because the way he processes things, he's not like, AI is usually looked at as bad, right? They want to take over, the Terminators and all that, Skynet. But he's actually comes off good and later in the film. Like, he has a goal, is to capture, I forget her name, played by Greta Lee, the actress, to capture her and bring her into the digital world so that they can find the, I forget what it is that they call it, that she found, so they can get that. And eventually, Evan Peters, who's the Dillinger's grandson, who's the head of the whole company at the moment, he wants to, obviously, Dillinger's the antagonist of the films, except for Legacy. But Evan Peters, which is the grandson, which I'm going to assume it's Cillian Murphy's character's son, he's just a jerk, and I didn't really care for the character and the portrayal. I know Evan Peters can do a better job as far as acting, and I guess he was just having fun being this villain role. But it was just your typical villain role, the way he came about, and I just didn't care for that. The acting wasn't anything to write home about. I did love Athena, probably as my favorite character, actor-wise, acting. Greta Lee, I've never seen a lot of her stuff, but I wasn't very impressed with the route she took or how she came about in Tron Ares. And I'm not, saying she's a bad actress or anything. Just, I didn't like the way there were certain things done there. Ares, people say he's stale. Jaredleto in the film, I just thought he was giving us AI. Like, how else is an AI supposed to really be? Like, I don't understand the argument for him. But I would say, yeah, if you're going to be an AI type of robot, you're not going to be as interesting unless your character is taken into steps to where there's like growth or sorts of or anything like that. And towards the ending, I guess you kind of see that. One thing my cousin was like, "How did he get a motorcycle? He don't work or nothing. He don't got money." And I don't know. I'm like, he probably stole it. Like I don't know. He has a motorcycle, but I don't know. I just liked where they were going with this story. And again, I felt like they had so much that they want to tell and grow in this world that Ares is just the first part of it. I'm like, I got stuff I'm slurring, but I'm not drunk. I've been drinking coffee and it's kind of like building up. Sorry, but I just feel like it was just a one part one of something that they're building towards, and we're gonna get that in the next film further on. And Sam and Cora is shown in a picture at the ending, in the end credits. So it's like, or mid credits, but it's like they're giving us a lot. It's just it's not what people expect, and I feel like what they want or would have preferred kind of overshadows them at least taking in what it is that they're seeing. I'm not saying they have to like it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's something there. And I feel like if they just at least opened up to like the possibilities of where they can go with the story. May not be a good movie for you, and that's fine. I'm not saying it has to be, but there's just something there. And I think that's what I love about Tron Ares, or like about, I'm saying I'm in love with the film, but I really like about Tron Ares because there's something there. And I think also because my expectations were so low with the film because of what I've been hearing, that actually sitting down and I'm like, oh wow, I'm actually entertained. I like it a lot more because of that. So I just feel like give it a chance if you haven't seen it yet. Even if you're gonna wait for streaming, if you don't want to watch theaters, which I say support your theaters, go to the movies, but of course, save you have to save or whatnot. Just wait for streaming. Please watch it on streaming. Still support the movie because Tron hasn't been a franchise that's always been this big thing. It's the first one that came out, it wasn't that much big of a hit. The second one was a lot more appreciated in the theaters, but I don't think it was that grand in scale as far as making money. And now with Ares, it's like apparently they're saying, oh, it's did less than Morbius, with Jaredleto also started. So I just feel like just give it a chance. There's something there and they can do more. But what they have to do is bring out the next film. If they're gonna continue with the franchise, you have to bring it out ASAP. Next year or the following. Don't make us wait years again, because if you have us waiting for years, people are not going to care. Especially if it's not in the vein of Legacy, which, that was part 2, came out years later from the first one, and it looked different, and people are just like, wow. So it had that going for it. Tron Ares is just like, we've been waiting around for this damn film. Where is it? Oh, it's out now, and it's like, huh, what's going on here? It's a different character. It's not. It looks like it doesn't continue the film before, so they just need to bring it out soon. The next film, I really want it. I hope it comes out. Again, give it a shot. I give Tron Ares a thumbs up and a thumbs down because of, again, it's not a perfect film, but I really liked it a lot. But there are downsides to the film, but it doesn't outweigh what I like about it. So, it gets both thumbs down and a thumbs up. Just for, where they went with characters and just the story that I guess I would have wanted more. I think it would have been better off as a series, one season maybe, but that's just my take on it. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think if you saw the movie, what you liked, what you didn't like. And until next time, later.